Hey, what is up guys, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and all week long I have been looking at the Legacy Collection Mighty Morphin Power Ranger figures. Now I've already looked at the Red and Green Rangers, and now I'm moving on to the Pink Ranger. Now taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in a window box packaging. We can see that it says Saban's Power Rangers at the top, and on the left, an image of the Pink Ranger surrounded by pink lightning. Just above that, we can see that she comes with a piece of the Build-A-Megazord. And on the bottom right, we can see that it says Legacy Collection Pink Ranger. Turning the box around, we can see an image of the Build-A-Megazord figure with pink lightning in the background. And at the bottom, all the other figures from this wave. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is the Pink Ranger out of the box. And man, I am pretty stoked to have the Pink Ranger join her Mighty Morphin team. She does have a few problems, which I'll explain shortly, but overall I am very excited to check her out. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a look at the accessories. So the Pink Ranger does come with a few accessories. Starting off, she does come with a right arm for the Build-A-Megazord. She also comes with a power stick, and a holster for the power stick. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at the Pink Ranger. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at the Pink Ranger here. Now, this is the first female figure that I'm reviewing from this whole line, and I do like the general build of the figure. I think it looks really cool. I also really like the pink that they've chose for her. Very nice and vibrant. I do like that a lot. The body sculpt has come out really nice. She has a pretty voluptuous, this is more of a semi-exaggerated comic book feel to the buck of these figures, which I think is pretty cool. All the paint apps that came out really nice. Things like the molded, even the molded joints are the same pink as the rest of the bodysuit, which I think came out very good. The diamonds on the gloves and the boots all came out very clean, and on the white of the actual chest piece itself on the back, all look really good. We do get a really nice head sculpt there. I think she came out fantastic. Even has a little bit of green right there on the helmet. The silver for the mouthpiece looks really good. Two-tone with that pink and white. We even got some nice sculpting work inside the helmet right there that again looks really good. Now the belt. I do love the Morpher. I think you look closely right there, you can actually see the pterodactyl in the belt, right in the center of the coin, just like that. It looks really cool. One thing I did notice that is a little odd to me, they decided to make the belt silver. I'm not sure why that is. It's supposed to be white. Now if you look at a figure like the Red Ranger here, he has the white belt. But you can see how they made her belt silver. I'm not sure why they went that route. Now, I don't know if this is there's maybe some type of variant or whatnot with the white belt, but for some reason mine came with a silver belt. It just looks kind of odd. I mean, when you're kind of just looking at it on the shelf, it won't look too terrible, but it's something I noticed and it just kind of threw me off when I first checked her out. But overall, I do like it. Like I said, the power coin right there looks really good. She does have her power stick right here, which is the same sculpt as the one that came with the Red Ranger, and it looks okay. She holds it in the hand well enough. Again, I'm very disappointed with these figures when it comes to accessories. This, I believe, should be in at least gun mode or sword mode or whatever you want to call it. They just kind of give it to us in like holster mode, which is pretty lazy in my opinion, so that's kind of odd. Now she does come with the right arm for the Megazord also, but we'll take a closer look at that when we actually build the Megazord. So overall, now let's take a look at the articulation now. The head is on that joint, allows you to go all the way up and down just like that, from that disc right in there, and then she does turn left and right. Her arms can go all the way up and down and out pretty far. The female bucks do seem to have that awkward kind of shoulder sculpt like the men's, but it's not as terrible and as noticeable as the ones on the male bucks. But so this one actually works pretty good, and you can get pretty far out there. So we do get a bicep cut, only a single bend at the elbow. I believe all the female bucks are going to be like that with a single bend, and I'm assuming that's because the arms are going to be a lot thinner. We do get a glove cut, allows it to rotate left and right. The hands are on ball joints, you can rotate those left and right, as well as hinge up and down. Now there's a cut right here just below the breast, which is kind of awkward. Now, you can kind of see it has this like zigzag type of pattern in there. It kind of just, instead of just going straight across, which I think it should have been, it has this really awkward cut right there. Same thing with the back. You can see it in the back, how it just kind of goes up and down like that, how it swirls. I'm not sure why they did that. I don't know if it helps with articulation or what. It's just a little odd to me. But that joint right there actually is on a ball peg, so it actually rolls around quite a bit. So you get a lot of motion in there. And if you go pull back too far, you do get some gapping in there. Not so much with the back, mostly with the front, though you can kind of see that. It's a little ugly, but it just works very, very well. You can rotate left and right, pivot side to side, crunch back and forth. We also do get a waist cut independently, rotates left and right. Now the skirt piece looks cool. Nice clean white paint on it too. And we do get slits on the side. And it actually is a softer plastic, but it's not that soft. So when I want to kick forward, she's only kicking about that far. So you're from here to there. This oh, and that just happened. So that's a thing apparently. Oh, and that pops right back in. So that's pretty cool. That scared me for a second. So you can only kick up about that far, back about that much. But if you move this to the side, she can do the splits fairly well, which is pretty good. So you can get some nice kicks like that. So I think it's pretty cool. Rotate at the thigh just like that, left and right. Double jointed knees. That works very, very well. We get a boot cut, allows it to rotate left and right. An ankle joint that is kind of ratcheted, so it points up and down. And we do get a great ankle rocker in there. So overall, yeah, I think I do like this figure. I kind of like the proportions of this female figure more so than any of the males so far. I think that they just play a little bit better. Like again, I just wish she had better accessories. I'm not sure why her belt isn't white, and that awkward cut right there is a little weird. But overall, I'm gonna be very honest. I absolutely love this figure. So for a quick size comparison, here she is standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Pink Ranger comparison, here she is standing next to a vintage Pink Ranger and an SH Figuarts Pink Ranger. And for even more Power Rangers comparison, here she is standing next to the Red and Green Ranger figures that I've previously reviewed. And just for fun, here she is standing next to little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys. My review of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Legacy Collection, Pink Ranger. Now, for the most part, I really do like this figure for a lot of reasons. Her body sculpt, paint, all look very, very good. But again, much like the Red Ranger, she lacks in accessories. She really deserves a power bow. But I still very much love this Pink Ranger figure. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.